Alright, I'm back. Alright. Hey, Ex-Infected. How are you doing? Doing good? Good. Alright, so, let me explain a little bit of what happened last night and what I did to resolve it. There was a bug, and I'm convinced that it is a bug. I hit the switch numerous times, and the thing didn't open. As you can see, I finally got it opened. What I had to do was I just had to reload a previous save. I had to reload this save, and I had to go through the entire dungeon and then retrace my steps all the way to where I left off last night and hope that the bug wouldn't crop up again. And luckily it didn't. So I was able to open the door, and I jumped through it, and it was a teleporter. So now we're back on track. So let's continue. We wasted a lot of time yesterday, unfortunately, because of that bug. But hopefully we won't encounter any more problems and be able to beat the game tonight. Okay, so let me check the walkthrough again. So now we're in the temple, and it's saying this one's the easiest. Take a left. Thank you, Ex-Infected. Take a left and go outside into the open chamber, and then follow the steps to the right down to the upside down temple. Alright, take a left, go outside an open chamber, then follow the steps to the right down to the upside down temple. It said take a left, right? Then it said to take a right. Right down to the upside down temple. Okay, so we go this way. Alright. I know it's annoying. It is annoying. Just put that. Here we are. Now let's see what it says. You will find a door on the east side of the temple. Open the door and pull the lever you find there. Now repeat for the west side. Go back to the front, click on the big blue crystal. Find a door on the east side of the temple. So that's the east side. There's the switch. Get out of here? What the hell? Why is there a light right in my way? Now I gotta go to the west side of the pyramid. Kill those guys. Okay. Now that should have opened up something. Yeah, there it is. So, let's just click on the big blue crystal. Alright. Simple enough. So far so good, right? Right. We'll call this Area 4. There's a total of 6 areas. So we're on Area 4 now. I hear some shit. Alright, let's see what it says. Surrounded by 8 doors. Take the left door on the south wall. This is the south wall. Take the left door. Alright. going until we reach cross section. Follow the left wall until you go through a room and into a large fiery chamber. So follow the left wall. Large fiery chamber. I see the fiery chamber. Someone is attacking me. Oh. Anything? Nothing important. Sometimes I just check the bodies to see if there's any magical items. Alright. This is the large fiery chamber. Can't miss it. Alright, let's see what it says. It'd be a good idea to go ahead and drop down to the floor and kill off all the fire Daedra, otherwise they'll be tossing fireballs at you all day. Once they're all killed, click on the cage to be teleported back to the room just before the fire chamber. Now click on the first skull to get your riddle. The basic gist is that you need to click on the skulls who are looking inward towards the big skull. Easy enough. The first one is west along the railing. The first skull to come to. Skull. That's it for the skulls. Just continue along the railing to the end and jump in the eye of the big skull. Alright, you know, I don't think I need to kill those Daedra. We'll try it without that. Click on the first skull, it's saying. Hear me, the blind god is a jealous god. Let his true servants lift up their eyes onto him, and the way will be easy. Hear me. Hey, Zax. Was checking about the comet. Going to news. It will reach its maximum brightness as it passes close of Earth on February 11th. Oh, cool. I'm basically immune to their attacks. So there's a big skull there. There's a whole bunch of other skulls. Hold on. You need to click on the skulls who are looking inward towards the big skull. The first one is west along the railing. The first skull you come to. Oh, there it is. Got that one. Let me just pause it here. Okay, now return to the intersection. This time go south. The third skull you come to should be facing inward. So we gotta go back and head south. The third skull. That's one. Two. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Well, since I'm down here. Okay. Now, I just need to levitate back up. Halt. There's no more guards around here. Just fiery demon things. Okay, the 1, 2, and this was the third one. Or is it? Wait a minute. No, 1, 2, and the other one up there is the third one. pause it right there for a second. Clicking on and continue on. That's it for the skulls. Just continue along the railing to the end and jump in the eye of the big skull. Okay. Let me save here. Let's save it over here. We'll call it Fiery Chamber. Okay, so we just continue along this path. These things don't have any treasure. Actually, I have levitate, so I could just float up, but we'll continue along the path just to see where it goes exactly. Pause it for a second. Talk to the Shigarath if you want, but your destination lies down the elevator. Oddly enough, the elevator is triggered by the movement across the floor, so you'll want to wait for it to get to the top, then move around and jump on it. Let me just kill this guy, since he's annoying. Okay. Oddly enough, so you'll want to wait for it to get to the top, then move around, jump on it. At the bottom, you'll have to duck and squeeze through the door. Click on the skull, and the answer is riddle. If you were paying attention to the skulls, you have noticed that only one was facing away from the skull, so the answer is 1. Alright. 1. How do I get down here? Okay. We will save here. Its current magnitude is greater than 11, so it's not visible to the with the naked eye. Only visible with the naked eye if it's below magnitude 7. Comet should reach apparent magnitude 6 or so. Oh, okay. I never actually saw a comet. It might be kind of cool to watch. Alright, we're in Area 6. Oh, excuse me, Area 5. We're really close to the end. There's 6 areas. You're now in a small closet and about to play some Russian roulette with a bunch of skulls. One of them opens the door, some of them make noise, some of them teleport you. And some of them will kill you outright. Click on the right one. Click on the right one on the north shelf to open the door. Okay. The north shelf. The right one. These things usually contain nothing. Alright. Okay. Where you will fight your way through a spiraling passage to the end, or if you click on the middle one on the eastern shelf, it will teleport you to the end of the spiral. Nice. Well, why didn't he just say that from the start? Alright, since we're here... Since we're here, we'll fight them. Actually, now's a good time to use some of my spells. these heads contain anything? No, they don't. I'm trying to rest because I want to... Anyway, it's alright. It's just a straight line. Can't get lost. I hope. And here we go. Alright. From there, go west until you find a door and up a lot of stairs. At the top, climb or levitate up the shaft. Okay. What the hell? Let me save. I tried clicking on it, but nothing happened. Yeah, it's just a bunch of decor. Usually this game uses sprites to represent objects in the game. Probably doesn't have anything important. Nope. Just check from time to time. From time to time they have good items. Alright. I'm at the thing. This is a bit different. Go west until you find a door and up a lot of steps at the top. Climb or levitate up the shaft. Let's just save here real quick. Actually, just go right up it, and then we gotta levitate up here, so... Just until fully healed. As far as I know, there's no other way to regain your magic power. You have to keep on just resting like that. Which kind of negates the whole point of, you know, having heal spells, because if you lose magic power, then you rest anyway in order to regain your magic power. I don't know. It's kind of lame. Comet was the brightest ever that I saw was Hail Bob. Yeah, I remember Hail Bob. Let me check the walkthrough again. If this thing will turn on. Okay. If you climb, you'll have to use the sign. At the top of the passage, you will find another shaft. There's a passage on the north side that you need to fall or levitate into. Is this it? You have Reese's Puffs in your bowl? That's interesting, Kate. Let me see. There's a passage on the north side. It's saying that way. I don't know if I'm in the wrong area. Alright, so I levitated up here, and then saying there's a passage on the north side. I don't see any passage on the north side. Oh, wait. Is there anything up there? Maybe I'll just fall down here and see where it goes. Whoa. Whoa. Am I supposed to be here? Alright, so it's saying you will find yourself on a platform next to a huge sword. Go down the hole into the room inside, where you will find a box. Click on the left banner to open the outer box. Then click on the inner box to open it. Finally, the crystal. The island will begin to sink. Stay inside or go out to shoot at the Daedra Lords. Once it stops sinking, you will see a large crossbow. Go stand where the bolt would go, then click on the left battle axe. Crossbow will fire, shooting you upwards. If you look down, you will see this sword sloping back. Hop onto the sword, run up it, through the door, and down the elevator. Alright, so go down the hall into the room inside, is saying. What hole? Oh, here it is. Wait. What's it talking about? Hole. I don't know what it's talking about, though. I guess I just have to levitate and see where it takes me. Well, that's definitely a giant sword, so I'm in the right place, I think. Hold on. These instructions are vague. Okay, I have to go down a hole into the room inside. You will find a box. Click on the left banner to open the outer box. I don't get it. What banner? There's the crossbow. Where's this banner that he speaks of? Actually, I'm absorbing all of their spells. just irritating, that's all. Let me fly back up. Okay, what banner? What banner is he talking about? Oh, wait a minute. No, no, no. That's the sword itself, isn't it? I thought this might have been a banner. I'm about to run out of levitate. It would be nice if I knew what this thing was talking about. Maybe I missed something before, that's why it's not... Maybe this is the hole that's supposed to open up, I think. Because it looks like I skipped something. Okay, yeah. I have to find something. I have to find Shigarath. Go straight north along a passage. Alright, hold on. Let me load the game. Enigma, you saw Hayatoka Taka. It was dubbed the Great Comet. No, I never saw it. Never saw it. I need to levitate. Saying there's some kind of... Nope, I never saw any comet. Welcome back, X-Infected. It's saying there's some kind of secret passage somewhere. Hold on. Maybe... Actually, I did see a passageway down this way. So maybe it's... I saw a passageway down this way before, so maybe it's in there. And I believe the answer to the guy's question is crossbow. Yeah, here's a passageway. There's the dude. This is very old. Alright, damn it. My tablet. Okay, so he's gonna ask me a riddle and the answer is crossbow. What is he saying anyway? You dare much intruding here, nevertheless I will allow you to proceed, provided you prove as perceptive as rumors reports. You may be aware that I am a master of the blade, but what is my other favorite weapon? Is a playthrough of all Elder Scrolls? At the moment, no. I'm just playing through Daggerfall for now. But I did play through Morrowind before. You can check that out on my YouTube channel. One day I will be playing through Oblivion and Skyrim as well, though. There's the hole. Yeah, one day I'm gonna play through Oblivion. I never played Oblivion. I never played Skyrim. I'll play those games when I get my gaming PC. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but, you know, it's gonna happen sooner or later, so... For now, though, I'm playing through Daggerfall. Okay, here's the hole. What? Ugh, jeez. Yeah, the game was long. Somehow this reminds me of Stone Keep. Never heard of Stone Keep before. Yeah, this game's filled with glitches. The Elder Scrolls games, they are notorious for their glitches. That's one thing that has not changed. Oh no, it happened. It happened back then. This game was notorious for all of its glitches. Even, like this version that I'm playing right now, it has some fan patches which fix more glitches than the official patches do, but even then, there are a ton of glitches. Hey, Queen! I'm so glad you can make it. How are you doing? How was school? Stone Keep by Interplay? Interplay used to make some pretty good games. Alright, before I go down there, let me save. Not here, let me save. I don't want to save over this one. We'll save here. Hole in sword floor. It's just some name. Okay. Okay. Here's a box. This is the box that they were talking about, right? What the hell do I do with this fucking box? Hold on, let me check my tablet again. Stone Keep was released 1 year earlier than this? Really? Well, maybe the developers, Bethesda, were influenced by Stone Keep as well. I know that they were influenced by Ultima Underworld when they made Arena. Hold on, let me think. Go down the hole into the room inside. Click on the left banner to open the outer box. What? Oh, the left... It must be this. Okay. And then click on the inner box to open it, then finally the crystal. Okay. There's the crystal. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. Whoa. It's clipping right through the floor. I need to get out of here. Everything's sinking. Holy shit. Wait. I need to pause for a second. The island will begin to sink. Stay inside or go out and shoot the Daedra Lords. Once it has stopped sinking, you will see a large crossbow. Go stand where the bolt would go, and then click on the left battle axe. Okay. So we'll just... Whoa, what the fuck? I'm gonna kill these fucks. Can't get that guy. Can't shoot that guy. There's the crossbow. What did it say? The left battle axe? Okay, so click on the left battle axe. The crossbow will fire, shooting you upwards. If you look down, you will see the sword sloping back. Hop onto the sword and run up it, through the door and down the elevator. Alright, so let me save. I'm doing good, and school was good too. How was your day? Also, my internet is being sucky, and because of that, the stream is lagging for me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you had a good day. My day was... I'll tell you more about it later. There's actually quite a bit to say. Okay. This is where the bolt would go. So this is the left battle axe. Why is it not firing? Maybe this one? Okay, yeah, that was the one. Okay, no problem, Queen. Oh, man. This final dungeon. Once you know what to do, it's not bad, but going through it the first time is such a pain in the ass. Luckily, this is not randomized. I'll take a dungeon like this over a randomized dungeon any day. With a randomized dungeon, you have to wander around forever and ever. Okay, so we're near the end. Let me just double check real quick. You cannot get lost here. There's only one way to proceed. Okay. So... let me just save right here. Damn this fuck. Wait a minute, where am I supposed to go? Oh no, this is it. I just have to kind of look around, I guess. Lots of little openings and things, but it said I can't get lost here, but they're just like a bunch of little rooms. By the way, I got Neverwinter Nights Diamond Edition on Good Old Games for free. I tried playing that game once. That's like authentic D&D stuff right there. When I first played it, I was a little bored by it, but one of these days I think I might give it another shot and maybe stream it or something. Oh, hey Queen, welcome back. I think it's okay now? Okay, good. Let's hope everything... Oh shit, I knew I was gonna fuck that up. We're really close to the end now. What am I doing? There's a whole bunch of these stupid pitfalls. I'm better off just levitating. It's 3D, not like all the other D&D games before. Yeah. It's still mostly from the... Whoa. Isometric perspective. Okay, there it is. This is, you might be wondering what the hell this is. This is what we came for. The Mantella. I'm gonna save right here. I don't know what the hell this thing is. Like, I just know what it's called, the Mantella. We came all this way through all that bullshit for this little green emerald thing. Alright, what's happening? And this is the final cutscene, I guess. Good game. So my brother got a blank hoverboard and I tried to use it and almost fell on my ass. Those things are dangerous. Unfortunately, in my version, the cutscenes are all like choppy and stuff, so like if you want to see the cutscene the way it's supposed to be played, you have to look it up on YouTube. Just look up, you know, Daggerfall final cutscene, I guess. The fall got cackles, not so fast, Katerin. Don't you want to see the result of your handiwork? Look now into the book of the time. Read upon its pages the history of what shall pass within the next few days. Read fate as it shall be recorded upon the Elder Scrolls. Unfortunately, the cutscene's all choppy. Twitch censors it. I heard there's a way to get rid of it, but I don't know how. Yeah. This final cutscene's all choppy. It's buffering again? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, the game's over anyway. I'm gonna have to look up this cutscene on YouTube later so I can actually see what the hell it's saying. Or see what it's doing and hear what it's saying. Your work is done, Katerin. The world is no longer as it once was. Such is the way of things. Oh, and if you tell my lich statue to shut up, the door to my chamber will open. And that's it. Let me save. We'll save here. Game over. Yeah, there is no final boss. Oh shit. Hold on. The game crashed. This happens from time to time. It's annoying. It happened to crash at the end of the game. Oh, it didn't even save. That's okay. We'll just reload this thing. The final boss is Daggerfall glitching out. Yeah. That's the most evil boss of them all, the glitches. Alright, so we'll just skip over this, the glitchy, choppy cutscene. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to this person. She's so fucking ugly. I guess that's it. Hold on, let me just double check the walkthrough to see if there's anything else. I think that is it. That's not much of an ending. Congratulations, you just finished the main quest. Now sit back and watch the cutscene. The ending is different depending on which faction you gave the totem to. So we gave it to, the Underworld guy, I think. I think, well, whatever. And that's it, yeah. So that's... You can still play the game now. So, like in true Elder Scrolls fashion, you know, the game isn't over yet. you can keep on playing forever if you want and do side quests and other things. Command me and entry shall be yours. What the hell? How do I get out of here? How do you open this stupid thing? Open! What's the password for this fucking thing again? I can't remember. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, right, shut up. Right. Thank you. Shut up. Let's get out of here. Remember, No Fog got told, yeah, if you tell my statue to shut up, the door will open. Right, gotcha. Alright. What am I doing so far from the building that I was in? Anyway. Works on the green banner outside too? Alright, gotcha. Alright, so I'll just save here and call it New Game Plus, I guess. Or Free Roam. Free Roam. Alright, so that's Daggerfall. I mean, it wasn't much of a ending. There was no final boss. That final dungeon was insane. Yeah. I guess I should do like a little review. Let's do like a little... We'll run through the countryside. And I will do my review as we run. I like the game. Especially at the time, this game was amazing. It was a real technical marvel. For the longest time, this game was the largest game world ever created. Unfortunately, the game world, what we see right now, is totally barren and lifeless. There is literally no reason for you to spend any time on the quote-unquote open world in this game. Because as you can see, there's nothing here. There's nothing to do here. And you can fast travel anytime you want. So, if I want to go to Daggerfall, you know, just type in Daggerfall, bam, you know, I'm right there. And I don't know what it is, maybe it's a glitch, but for whatever reason, my trip cost is always 0. And I don't know why, and you might say, well, it's because you have a ship now. It was like this even before I got the ship, so I don't know. So there is literally no reason for why you shouldn't ever fast travel. There's no advantage to it. So what they could have done was, you know, I'll just give you an example. They could have had a bunch of points, a bunch of cities, and then some surrounding area, but left out all of the intervening area. You know, this land in between these cities and dungeons and things like that, totally superfluous. You don't need it. It could have been... Are you part of the Knight Order? They give you free ships if you rank up enough? I'm part of the Fighters Guild. I don't know the Knight Order. But it might be something like that. I'm not sure. I ranked up pretty high in the Mages Guild. But, you know, they could have done something like Mass Effect, where... You know, in Mass Effect, you can travel to planet, but you don't have to spend time traveling through space, you know, in the intervening space between each planet, because it's totally unnecessary, it's boring. If they were to have, like, a spaceship simulator of just your spaceship traveling through space, doing absolutely nothing, the game would be awful. Now, in this game, you know, you could, if you wanted to, walk between cities, but, again, there's no point. Because there's literally nothing there. So, in that sense, it's different from the other Elder Scrolls games where they have a real open world. and you can do things in them. And there's quests that take place on the open world. There's places to explore. In this game, there's nothing to see in the open world. I'm gonna just kind of like talk about all my criticisms first, and then I'll get to the stuff I like about the game. The dungeons all look the same. Part of it is due to the random nature of it. It's the dungeons are procedurally generated. And because of that, they all have a very generic look. And they are way, way too big, and they're way, way too labyrinthian. It's so easy to get lost in a dungeon. A lot of times, I would give up on a side quest because I just can't find the one werewolf that I have to kill in this enormous dungeon that's filled with other monsters. And, you know, that's too bad because you do want to rank up in the different guilds that you join because there are advantages. It incentivizes you to do well and to rank up in these guilds. You know, you can craft magical items and things like that. Unfortunately, I never got that far in the Mages Guild to actually craft magic items myself. Oh well, I was able to beat the game anyway. So, yeah, you know, I kind of don't blame it in a sense, though, because this game's really old. So, you know, that was kind of like par for the course when we're talking about the time that this game came out in, what was it, 1996? So, in that sense, I understand it. Now for some of the things I like about the game. Even for an old game, the game looks great, I think. It looks fantastic. The graphics are so nice. It's not like a 100% 3D world, but I don't think it would really benefit from a 100% 3D world, because like all the objects are two-dimensional, but they still look pretty good. I am using a graphical filter that comes with DOSBox, and I also have a mod that increases the draw distance, so that's why the detail setting is off the chart. So the draw distance has been improved, so it looks slightly better than how it did when it first came out, but not substantially different, not substantially better. One thing I do like is I like the combat, actually. Even though some people criticize it, I'll tell you this much. I mean, the combat is no Dark Souls. Okay, let's get that straight. But the combat in this game is much better than Morrowind's. Now, you could say, like I'm swinging this around, and, like, he doesn't swing the sword this fast at the start, but when you level up and get all your stats high enough, I don't know what determines your swing speed, maybe speed, or maybe it's agility, I don't know. But once it gets really high, then you really start dominating in the game, and it's actually pretty fun. And the way, like, you swing your sword is you have to hold down the right mouse button and then kind of drag it in a direction, but you get used to that. It's not too bad. But, like, and also the magic system is better in this game. I don't know, I never used magic in Morrowind. So, for whatever reason, I use magic in this game. I also used bows in this game, which are also really fun to use. So, I was just doing more in this game than I was in Morrowind. Maybe if I did bows, maybe if I did magic in Morrowind, I would have had more fun with the combat in that game. But, you know, I didn't. So, I was having more fun with the combat in this game, and that's what allowed the dungeons, the randomized dungeons, to be a little bit more passable and a little bit more fun. Because it actually was kind of fun to hack and slash and kill enemies. At first, it's hard to kill them, but like once you get leveled up enough and you have really good gear, and I have pretty good gear, it's all Daedric stuff, you know, you start dominating, and that's pretty fun. The magic system is kind of broken, though. Honestly, like, unless you have a spell that absorbs shit, I can use this infinitely. So it's like a difference between either you absorb it, or you don't absorb it. And if you don't absorb it, you lose too much magic points. So any other spell other than something that you can absorb is totally useless. You know, I never used any of the other ones. I never used Wizard Fire. I never used Force Bolt or Lightning, because I can't absorb those things. I have no idea what Dark Souls are, probably too old or something. No, it's a relatively recent game. I'm surprised you never heard of it. So yeah, I don't know. The magic system could be better, but given the character I created that can absorb spells, I don't know why I wasn't absorbing it this time. Whatever, it's not important. Given the character class I created, you know, I was able to use magic whenever I wanted to. Let's see, what else do I like? I like the towns. I gotta say, I like the towns. There's so much to do, even though it does get repetitive after a little while and eventually there's really nothing to do, but you can still go to guilds and try out new quests. And, like, speaking to people, they're all two-dimensional wooden cutouts, you know, they don't have a lot of interesting things to say, but there is a lot of stuff to do. You know, I can definitely see someone playing through this game and never even bothering with the main story, which isn't really all that interesting anyway. Oh, that's another criticism I forgot to mention. The story in this game is terrible, and the way it's told to you is terrible. You know, it's just like Morrowind in that sense, you know, but at the time I can give this game a little bit more of a pass because, you know, it's an older game, but the way the story is told to you is awful. I'm sure if you delve into the story and the lore, there's a lot of rich history there that they put a lot of time and effort into creating. But as far as I'm concerned, the way it's conveyed to the player is boring and just pointless. But yeah, I'm willing to give it a bit of a pass for that because it is an older game. And I think that's about it. That's all I really have to say about it. You know, the questing is fun. You know, just exploring towns is fun. Exploring the open world is not fun. There's nothing to do here. There's actually a mod that really makes the open world look even nicer, and it's actually kind of like bittersweet, because it makes the open world so much more compelling and interesting with rolling hills and even lakes and stuff like that. But since the open world is pointless to explore, there's no reason to ever go into it and do anything. You don't even encounter enemies here. You know, I've been like wandering around and there's nothing. It's barren, unfortunately. So that's it. That's Daggerfall. I had this game ever since I was a little kid. I remember getting the demo on a PC Gamer demo disc, and I played it. I didn't do the main story because you really couldn't, but just messing around in the town was fun, and I always wanted to beat it. And so many years later, over a decade later, maybe 2 decades, I don't know, I finally beat it for the first time, and I'm really happy about that. So, thank you everyone. I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. It's an honor and a pleasure. I'm always grateful for everyone to, you know, just hang out and have fun and watch a stream. So tomorrow we're going to go back to playing Fallout. And we're going to finish up that game, Fallout 1. I've heard of it, but I can't understand the whole concept. It's just like an action RPG. More action than RPG, though. Also, looks like the Electoral College shows minor signs of deterioration. Electoral College voter resigns rather than vote for Donald Trump. Also, he said the Electoral College is corrupted. It is. It should be abolished. We'll talk about that more tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, today's a short stream. But tomorrow we're gonna play Fallout 1 again. Return back to Fallout 1, and who knows? Maybe we might beat it. If not, then we'll continue streaming that until we do beat it. So thank you, everyone, and have a good night.